Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Janelle Mercy. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. On today's video, I'm sharing with you the things that I have learned in 2022, like 22 things that I have learned in 2022. So yeah, if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And yeah, let's get into the video. My first point is, I have learned that a little progress adds up to a big result. If you do small things day by day, they will add up to a big thing that you really want to achieve. So do small things, they will add up at the end of the day. Number two, I've learned that if I surround myself with people that want to build me up, it helps me achieve my goals quickly, and it puts me in an achievable mindset. So you are able to grow very quickly if people around you want the best for you and they're building you up. Even if it's not financially, with advices, then they can correct you here and there. That's good, because if you have them and you have genuine people in your life, they're gonna build you up. So yeah, surround yourself with people that build you up. 3, I have found out that everything, like if I want to be something, I have everything inside me to be that something. I don't have to ask people if I'm capable of doing a certain thing, because if I want it, it's the ability of doing that thing is inside me, and I'm gonna do it anyway. So just do whatever you want, because whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve, is inside you already. So I have learned that in 22, that I have learned that my family comes first. My family is my precious things precious people I will ever have in my life. And as much as we also have friends who become family, that if you recognize them as family is very precious to me. So I will always strive to be with them, spend time with them, do things with them, just to create those memories. 5, I think this thing I actually recognized this when I think mid this year. I recognize that when I start my day with a grateful heart, most probably the day is gonna end up in a very positive note. Just be grateful for each thing. There are so many things you can be grateful in a day. You can be grateful you are breathing, you can be grateful you are loved, you can be grateful that you are, just the fact that you are alive. That's something you can be grateful for. You can be grateful for so many things. You can be grateful you can be able to see, you can be able to hear, or other things. There are so many things that you can be grateful for in your life. And yeah, just start each day with a grateful heart, and you're gonna see it's gonna change, I think, your perspective in life. 6 is, I have recognized that I only have one body. So if I treat my body it's something that I don't love, it's gonna affect me, because it's my body. So I only have one body, and I treat it kindly, because it's only one. You're not going to get another body. So if it's yours, treat it with kindness, with love, with care, just because at this life we only get one body, so you might as well be kind to it. So number 7 is, I actually recognize that if I stop worrying, it relieves the sadness, the anxiety of me. It's not easy to stop worrying about something, but if you stop worrying, it helps, because worrying will not get you anywhere. You will not achieve anything by getting worried all the time. So just stop worrying and just concentrate with the process each day by each day, but don't keep on worrying all the time, because it will not get you anywhere anyways. So you might as well just stop worrying. Number 8, with number 4, with the thing about the family, just find your tribe and your support system, the people who support you genuinely, the people who want the best for you, the people who love you genuinely, care for you genuinely. Find those people and just stick by them, and just love them with all they are, because if they are the support system, appreciate them, and just recognize those people that is a little tribe of yours. 9 is, I feel people always feel you have to have validations from other people if you're doing something, if you want to do something. Just be unapologetic you. If you want to be you, if it's something that you want to do and you feel it resonates with you, just do it. Just stop going overboard and just caring what people are thinking, getting validation from here and there. Just be unapologetic you. If you're being yourself, it means you're happy with who you are. Just stop worrying about anyone, like what your mother is thinking, what your sister is thinking, what your friend is thinking. Just be you, and you're gonna see people are gonna get used to you for being you, and they're just gonna love you for being your authentic you. So yeah. And I feel like this also goes with memories. The little things that you do each day add up to big things, but also this goes hand in hand with memories. The small things we do, they're saying thank you for a cup of tea, like appreciating every little bits of things just add up to make you appreciate every little moment you get with someone. Because at the end of the day, I think for you to make life well, like worth living or just happy about it, you should appreciate everything you get and everything you do, or anything anyone does for you or they say to you. Just appreciate, because those little things add up to big things anyway. So for me to be able to say I know someone, for me to be able to appreciate someone, there must be like small things that they did to me. It's not really about the big things all the time. It's not about they threw me a birthday party, I appreciate. That's a big thing. It can also be like, oh, every time they see me, they appreciate how I look. Wow, you look nice. I appreciate that dress. Your hair looks nice. I love how you smell. Those small things add up to big things. So you just might as well appreciate the small memories you get with someone. Number 11 is, I feel like many people are always like working towards a big thing, working towards achieving something. We never really appreciate what we have right now, because like, be appreciative of where you have gotten already, because living in the always looking in the future, you're living in anxiety and in the fear of maybe something might go wrong. Just be grateful for what you have right now, for where you have come, the process you went through for you to get here. Just be appreciative of what you have, because I learned, if I'm grateful for what I already have, you don't have to be you can be contented and you're still pursuing the things you want, but don't let you pursuing other things stop you from appreciating what you have right now, the people you have right now. Anything that you have gone through to get here, it's important also. You should appreciate that. Number 13 is, I feel like I've always appreciated, I didn't know this, but I've come to realize I appreciate when someone shares their memory, their life journey with me. As much as for me, it's scary for me to say what I've gone through, how all my life has been, for me to be here. But I really appreciate when someone takes their time to tell me about their life journey, their experiences. I feel it's so nice because I learned from them. So I've also learned to share my life journey with other people. It might be scary at first, because this is not something you have gotten used to. If you're like me and you're not gotten used to sharing your life journey, your life experiences, it might be scary at first, but trust me, the more you share it, someone is going to appreciate your life experience. Someone is going to appreciate the fact that you actually shared that with them, and they might even learn something from you. So share. If you get an opportunity to share your life experience, share it, because you never know which might help at the end of the day. Number 14, number 13 go with the same, sharing your life experiences. Number 14 is it's very important to be the real you. Just don't fake, people, when you meet someone for the first time, you really don't want to show them who you are, because you're scared they might run from you or something. For me, I consider myself a very weird, awkward person, all the time. I don't know, for some reason I feel like I'm an awkward person, but it's it's almost very scary to be the real me. I find myself pretending to be someone else, something else apart from who I am. So I found, if I'm being real, people love me for who I am. People appreciate for who I am, because you're being authentic. You're not trying to be someone else. You're not trying to be someone who you think that person might like. So just be the real you. Not everyone is gonna appreciate it, obviously. People are not going to be yay, kudos, I love you. Not everyone is going to love you, obviously. It's the world, we're not the same. But you're gonna find your tribe. You're gonna find the people who love you for being you. So you might as well be the real you, because you want people that like you for who you are. You don't want people to the pretentious you. So be you and just learn to be you. Just be the real you. Don't be don't fake it. 15, I feel like failure is part of life, and it has taken me like a very long time to recognize that. Every time I fail, I feel like, wow, I'm such a failure. I will beat myself down for being like, for having failed on something. I'll beat myself up. I will always be like, why can't I be like so and so, like they did it and they were successful, why can't I be like that? So I feel like, but now that I have recognized that failure is part of life, everybody fails in one way or another. So the most important thing, if you fail, just learn from the failure and just take the lesson and start again. Like, it's never too late to start again and achieve that something. If it's not working, it's not working. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Just appreciate the failure and learn from the experiences anyway. 16 is, I feel like I've always been a very defensive person for a very long time, so I never really took responsibility for my actions or for the words I said, for anything I did, because I felt like if I admitted that, I felt like if I was gonna admit that, I was gonna actually admit that I'm a bad person, which is not true. You're not a bad person just because you did something. You might have done it out of, because, okay, most of the time that I do something, I'm not going to do them out of malicious reasons. So you're going to do them because you felt like it was right, but it turns out to be, maybe it hurt someone, or by mistake, like you hurt someone by mistake. It was not like intentional. So it was very hard for me to say, oh yeah, I'm sorry for that, or just recognize, actually, this is what I did, what I said or what I did hurt someone. So yeah, take responsibility for your action every single time. So if you take, it even makes life easier, because you're not gonna be in awkward positions with someone because you wronged them and you couldn't say sorry. You wronged them and you couldn't recognize the fact that you wronged them. So yeah, just take responsibility for your actions and for your words. 17 is, I feel like sometimes, because most of the time I don't want to like say the wrong thing, or like what do I say? I feel like I never really thought before I spoke. So this has gotten me somewhere where I'm like, before I speak, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think, what am I going to say? What's the thing that I'm going to say? How is it going to affect someone? How are they going to see it? But not really caring like about what they care, but you really should care much to see, like, to think before you speak, because you don't want to say something that is going to hurt someone. You have to be careful with that. There's something about being yourself and just speaking your mind, and there's also something about just speaking out of malicious reasons, just like you're just speaking, you really don't care what it does to people. You should care. As much as you shouldn't care, you should care at some point. So yeah, it's like you'd balance that. You should speak your mind, yeah, but you should also be careful with what you say. So always think before you speak. That I have learned, just to take a pause and just think before you speak, because some things are said out of anger, mostly the things are said that out of anger. There people, I don't think, and for me, I never really thought about it, and not many people are doing it anyway. 18 is, set goals and actually work to achieve them, because I feel like every time you like tick something you did, you feel nice about yourself. So I felt like setting goals and actually working towards them, it's actually helping me to be a better person, and it's helping me to grow actually. It's also helping me in some like self-esteem and confidence. So yeah, set goals and achieve them, and actually work to achieve them. 19 is, I've learned that you should work hard towards the life you want, but you should also at the same time stay humble. Because every time people are working hard, they work hard, they get the money, and all of a sudden they're not like humble about it. They wanna show everybody what they're made of. They wanna show like what they have done with the money. Like they want people to recognize what they have done. They're not really humble. So just work hard and just be humble. It is, I feel like this has taken me a long time, and I'm also still working on them. Honestly, I'm going to admit that. Stop being a perfectionist. If you are like me, I'm a perfectionist. I want everything to be perfect. I want everything to work the way I want them to work. I want everything to go the way I want them to go. So stop being a perfectionist and just appreciate the process of getting anything done or going anywhere anyways. So just stop being a perfectionist. It's not even good for you anyway. Number 21, I feel like this year I have actually experienced it and actually appreciated it. Always be ready for anything that's coming, because I feel like not many people are prepared for like what someone is gonna say. This is what I keep saying. I'm an overthinker, so I think about it in like two spectrums, in a positive and a negative, because any situation could go bad or could go well. So I'm always thinking about that, and I'm ready for anything. So like I feel like this year I've worked towards that, and I'm really ready. I'm always ready for something to happen. Like if it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be bad. I'm ready for that. Not, you can be totally ready for everything, but you can actually work towards being I think aligning your emotions. You can never really know what you're gonna feel, but you can work towards appreciating and just be ready for anything that might happen, because if it happens, you're gonna be ready for it. It's not gonna catch you with surprise or hurt you. Like you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna either way, but just be ready for it. Number 22, I feel like this is my last point. People's opinion don't define who you are. I feel like people will always have opinion on your life, either way. If you're online, if you're like day-to-day life, people are gonna have opinion on you, and it's for you to decide. But for honestly, for the longest time, people really, not many people who like throw opinions as you know you. At the end of the day, the person that knows you for who you are, it's you. If you actually take time to know yourself, to be your own best friend, you're gonna know who you are, and you're not going to let people's opinion just define who you are, because they're not defining who you are, because you're not what they think, you're not what they're gonna say. So you should learn opinions don't define you. Actually, if something you're gonna take out of this, just know opinions don't define you, and you should be your own best friend. Get to know who you are. Who am I as a person? What do I do? What do I like? Because I feel like not many people are taking time to know who they are or what they like. People are just going with the flow. Oh, my best friend likes this. Oh, I might as well just like that. My mom likes this, so I might as well do that. So just get to know yourself and get to... So anytime anyone expresses their opinion on you, you can be able to say, yeah, no, I don't like that. Or yeah, that resonates with me. So yeah, those are the things, 22 things I've learned in 2022. And yeah, if you're not liking the video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and yeah, see you in the next video.